When someone accidentally threw away the school play costumes,
oh no!
Replacements were shipped with FedEx. And with picture proof of delivery, everyone could focus on the perfect opening night. FedEx, where now meets next. For residential delivery only.
This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for November 27th, 2023. Your daily entertainment headlines, industry info, and everything rock. Details have come out on Daryl Hall's unexpected restraining order against his longtime partner, John Oates, who Daryl Hall is trying to block from selling his share of their Whole Oates Enterprises, LLP, looking to sell to artist rights management company Primary Wave. According to the Associated Press, Nashville Chancery Court Judge Russell Perkins has temporarily blocked the sale to allow other legal matters and an ongoing arbitration process to play out. Many of the court documents remain under seal, which Hall's attorney said was necessary because they include Hall & Oates' confidential business and contractual information. A street in Compton, California has been renamed in honor of NWA's Eazy-E. The street on the 100 block of Auto Drive South has been officially named Easy Street, with some of the late rapper's family in attendance, as well as the mayor of Compton, Emma Sharif. Eazy-E, otherwise known as Eric Wright, was a member of the groundbreaking group NWA, along with Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, MC Ren, DJ Yella, and Arabian Prince. He founded Ruthless Records and went on to have a successful solo career before passing away in 1995 at the age of 30 from AIDS-induced pneumonia. A former Penthouse model has sued Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses, saying that he raped her back in 1989 in an attack in New York City at a hotel, saying the attack left her with anxiety and depression and harmed her career. Sheila Kennedy, who is now 61, filed a lawsuit in state Supreme Court in Manhattan, seeking unspecified compensatory and punitive damages for physical injury, pain and suffering, severe emotional distress, mental anguish, humiliation, embarrassment, anxiety, and economic harm. The lawsuit was filed against Axl Rose, who is now 61, of Malibu, California, under a temporary New York law, the Adult Survivors Act, that lets adult victims sue over attacks that occurred even decades ago. The law expired after Thursday. An attorney for Axl Rose said, quote, "Simply put, this incident never happened. Notably, these fictional claims were filed the day before the New York State filing deadline expires." And less than a week after settling a sexual assault lawsuit brought by Cassie, Sean Diddy Combs has been sued by two more women, one of whom alleges rape, the other sex trafficking and revenge porn. The separate lawsuits by Joy Dickerson Neal and a woman identified as Jane Doe were both filed by the same New York's Adult Survivors Act. And Stone Temple Pilots guitarist Dean DeLeo has been arrested over domestic violence and driving under the influence claims. According to TMZ, the guitarist was arrested for DUI last month when his wife Jen called the police to inform them the musician had left the house while intoxicated. Following the call, local police located DeLeo and arrested him. While he was still in custody, Jen reportedly called the police back and claimed that the two had gotten into a physical altercation. Following those claims, the police then booked the musician on felony domestic violence charges. He was also served an emergency protection order to stay away from his wife, and she has since filed for divorce. Suicidal Tendencies is working on their first new album of original material since World Gone Mad in 2016. Mike Muir from the band saying in a recent interview, "Yeah, I think we go about it differently than a lot of people, especially I think when COVID happened. You realize, as my dad would call it, he called it panicky people. And you don't do things because you're panicking, and you do things because it's something you feel in your heart. So when that happened, some people said, oh, we're recording all these songs, we're doing this, ain't got nothing else to do. And I go, that's not what music's about. It's not about you having nothing better to do. You should have things better. And if you don't, you better spend some time trying to figure out what you need to be doing. But there's a lot of music that we always recorded that we love and that means stuff to us. Avenged Sevenfold have a collaboration lined up with the video game franchise Fortnite. In a video released online, the band is teasing what they have in store. Avenged Sevenfold has also been featured several times in the past for the Call of Duty franchise. Kiss returned to the stage over the weekend following Paul Stanley's battle with the flu that caused him to cancel 3 of the last 8 shows of the farewell tour. Saying, I've done shows with cracked ribs, I've done shows with 103 fever. This time, I was wondering if it was my time. But anyway, I'm here and it's awesome. Kiss will wrap up their farewell tour on Saturday night at Madison Square Garden. The concert begins at 8 p.m. Eastern and is available on pay-per-view. Marty Krofft, who created the popular children's television shows like HR Pufnstuf and The Bugaloos, has passed away of kidney failure at the age of 86. Referred to as the king of Saturday mornings, he rose to prominence for his work on the Banana Splits Adventure Hour before starting Sid and Marty Pictures with his brother Sid Krofft in 1969. The brothers produced colorful, fantasy-themed children's shows that also included Lidsville, Land of the Lost, and Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. He also produced primetime shows like DC Follies, The Donnie and Marie Show, and The Brady Bunch Hour. During a recent Q&A at the Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp, Metal Mania 3, guitarist Zakk Wylde talked about his collaboration with Pantera, saying, quote, I told the guys whenever, as long as they want to do it. I mean, I don't know why you would want to end it, because all we're doing is going out there and just celebrating the fellas. So like I said, it's a beautiful thing, and I get to hang out with my buddies. You get to go up there with the fellas every night, and it's just awesome. In a new interview with Rolling Stone UK, Ozzy Osbourne has blamed the breakdown of his friendship with Geezer Butler on a falling out between his wife and manager Sharon and Geezer's wife and manager Gloria Butler, saying Tony Iommi has been so supportive of me with my illness. Geezer Butler hasn't given me one fucking phone call, not one fucking call. When his son was fucking born, I phoned him every fucking night, even though we were at war with each other. Black Sabbath and me, after I was out of the band, I thought, fuck it, he's my mate, I'm gonna call him. But from him, not one fucking call. Now Geezer Butler has responded, saying that he did reach out via email twice because he didn't have Ozzy's new cell phone number. Saying, quote, I emailed Sharon to check on Oz. The email went unanswered. I don't want to engage in a tit for tat. Having made 2 attempts to wish Ozzy well without a reply, I figured it best to privately keep him in my thoughts. That's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 181, featuring Jay Sims and Dave Raymond from Rubicon, is available now.
Hey folks, Stefan Shirazi and Renee Richardson here from the Metallica Report.
And we are proud members of the Pantheon Podcast family, where the best of music and podcasts unite.
We've got something pretty cool for you. We're giving away an exclusive Metallica merch package worth over $250.
That's a whole lot of Scary Guys, skulls, M72, and other sought-after Metallica swag. And we've made it easy for you to win. Follow and share the Metallica Report, and you're in the game. Go to pantheonpodcast.com/Metallica, enter your email, and hit that button to be entered to win.
And just like that, you're eligible for our monthly exclusive Metallica merch package.
And guess what, rockers? You can enter every month, so just do it. And while we love our global brothers and sisters, the lawyers won't let us ship outside the U.S.